Tonight, we're on to week 2 in the NFL season as we've got a good one here between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Carolina Panthers. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
180. 20.
Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense.
On first down, it's Newton. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have back on their heels.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Foreseeing completion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going to the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Boy, he almost did that himself, but it looks like he's about a foot or two short.
That was a good effort there, trying to do it on his own. But as a defender, you're in a tough spot because you have coverage responsibilities behind you. And if you take off too quick to try and get him down, he might knock it over your head.
So better to track with your man defensively than try to go up and make a stop on the quarterback.
Exactly right. What you're hoping is that your guys in the front 7 can get him down.
A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. And Griffin must have seen something he didn't like. He's going to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Ready. 54. You got nothing today. Go. Nothing.
Right there. 54. Right there. 54.
Play action. Now Jackson. Quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
We own them. We own them.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Watch his flat. Watch his flat. Watch his flat. Watch his flat. Hey, switch gears. Check 3, check 1.
On second and 11 now. Jackson, that one caught by Tyreek Hill. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 16, first down Tampa Bay.
Here we go.
A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Now a give right side. Dickerson. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. In a word, I would say productive, finding the end zone 3 different times.
Is it possible that you're really underselling it? 3 touchdowns, just going to call him productive?
What do you want?
This guy had a nose for the end zone.
He was good.
Had a snoot full, didn't he? How about that? Big-time game.
But I like doing this on short yard.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
That's what I'm talking about.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
Get him, boy! Get him, boy!
Just absolutely.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
I like putting Benjamin at tight end.
Mike,
They'll try and run for it. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Let's go, fellas.
15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it. But it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you called it the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson dancing to his left. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A 16-yard touchdown as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
Let's go!
Carolina getting set to take the field. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Newton. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Well, he kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Nothing doing on 2nd and 3rd down after that 9-yard gain on 1st.
Yeah, the Ravens ran
plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offensive backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot.
Beast mode. Beast mode.
He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
That's it, baby. That's it.
Marshawn Lynch.
That's 6, baby.
94 yards.
That's why you use
and
this
the
man.
Bucs get the quick
goal
strike
line
touchdown.
Seahawks.
They scored the most points of anyone on opening
like
weekend.
First
quarter touchdown here.
And while there's no guarantee that all the points they score in opening weekend are going to hold up and be the average all year long, They're certainly starting to set that type of a pace, and what you do with that is you put in the heads of all of your opponents, we've got to really be ready on defense because these guys know how to put the ball in the end zone.
Do you think they can keep piling on the points like this?
I think they can if they're prepared to adjust and adapt because they won't see the same defenses week in and week out.
Let's go.
Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early. Probably not very deep into their script. I think they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd and 9, Newton nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
You've called plenty of games in your career. Do you believe in momentum, my man?
I do, and I think we're seeing it right here.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. The run that he's been on. How about that? 3 sacks in a game a week ago, and another one right here. Oh, he's feeling it in a big way.
He's going to launch this thing way downfield.
Pick that.
And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
All right, let's go, Dante.
Fielded just inside the 30.
Oh, maybe not.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. And a week ago, as you get a look at the numbers, well over 100 yards, he was on fire.
He was on fire. Obviously, the offensive line was on fire. All the guys who were trying to assist him.
Right,
but you know who else was? The play caller. Because his ego totally got out of the way, and he kept calling the plays that were working over and over, and they really didn't stop him.
Now the challenge, can they duplicate it?
Oh, gosh, dang it.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. So that'll back him
Lawrence
up 5.
Taylor against the offense. Wow, that makes
Still first down.
Yep. All right, I have 20 seconds.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together. Zip it. Stay at home. Stay at home.
Now Jackson.
Go,
It's Hill,
go, Tyreek.
complete. Room here to
Go
run.
Wiggly. Go Wiggly.
It's a foot race. 20.
You're not catching
Touchdown,
Tyreek Hill. I don't know
Tampa
what you're talking about.
Bay. Tyreek Hill.
Touchdown.
That's cheating.
His 2nd touchdown on the season as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a 2nd one in week 2.
This is on
How about the
All-Pro,
pace he's already
All Madden
established, right?
games.
Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdowns scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those
Just
types
note
of
that
goals.
this
They all
punter-
have those types of thoughts.
I mean, it's-
and then they just have to see how the season
He was the
unfolds
best
if they can
punter
stay
in the
with
league.
it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. Carolina getting set to take the field.
But
And
he's
some
a 93
dangerous
overall.
territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3 and out here or an inability to put any points
I
up.
had to go back to an
This
old
one might be
mud
over
head.
by half.
Yeah,
Try
and
and
what you also have to guard against is calling every play.
Blitz coming and down he goes.
But in that one, I think he was in 97. For some reason, when I put
Brandon,
the
if I'm
stats
an
in,
offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that,
just
I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Dawkins and the
Now
Spy.
following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Now it's Newton. And that's complete to McCaffrey. Call it a gain of 3. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
3rd and long. It's Newton. Escaping the pressure right. He may try
Tackle
to run
that
for
man.
this.
Jeez.
He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
This is taken at the 23. 12 yards on the return that time.
All day, baby, all day.
Let me know what you guys want to see more, Madden or Fortnite. Wide receiver post. This looks like a
The Bucs
nasty
offense set
play.
to begin their next possession. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw
Snap it.
things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drives exactly what you...
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
All right, guys. I'm gonna
Brian Burns in there
take
to
a break for a bit, and then I'll finish the game later. All right, peace out.